Are you tired of feeling stuck? Like no matter what you do, you just can't break through? Meet David Goggins, a man who transformed himself from rock bottom into the world's toughest man. His book, You Can't Hurt Me, is not just a story, it's a wake-up call, a challenge to crush excuses, own your potential, and become the toughest version of yourself. Let's break down his life-changing lessons. Goggins' journey. David Goggins' life story is nothing short of extraordinary. Born into an abusive household, he faced trauma, racism, and poverty. By his early 20s, he was overweight, depressed, and working as an exterminator. But Goggins made a choice to take control of his life. Over time, he became a Navy SEAL, an ultra-endurance athlete, and a motivational icon. His message? You can overcome any obstacle by mastering your mind. Key lessons from the book. 1. The accountability mirror. Goggins faced his brutal truths using what he calls the accountability mirror. As a teenager, he wrote down everything he didn't like about himself on sticky notes, his weight, laziness, and failures. Every day he confronted those truths and focused on improving them one step at a time. Key takeaway: be honest with yourself. Call out your excuses and replace them with action steps. 2. Callous your mind. Just as physical calluses protect your skin, Goggins says mental calluses shield you from emotional pain and adversity. To build these, you must intentionally seek discomfort. He did this by running 100-mile races, enduring brutal SEAL training, and facing his fears head-on. Key takeaway: growth happens in discomfort. Don't avoid hard things. Embrace them. 3. The 40% rule. One of Goggins' most famous lessons is the 40% rule. When you feel like you've hit your limit, you're likely only at 40% of your true capacity. He tested this during extreme endurance races, Navy SEAL training, and his personal life. Key takeaway: push past your mental barriers. You're capable of far more than you think. 4. Accept pain as growth. Pain, both physical and emotional, is inevitable. But Goggins sees pain as the ultimate teacher. Every hardship he faced, from childhood abuse to Navy SEAL Hell Week, helped him grow stronger. Instead of avoiding pain, he leaned into it. Key takeaway: use pain as a tool for self-transformation. 5. Defy the odds. Goggins faced countless failures, dropping out of Air Force training, failing Navy SEAL exams, and struggling with physical injuries. But every time he failed, he learned and came back stronger. Key takeaway: failure is not the end. It's part of the process. 6. Visualization and the cookie jar. Goggins uses a mental strategy called the cookie jar. Whenever he feels overwhelmed, he remembers past victories, both big and small, and uses them as fuel to keep going. Key takeaway: reflect on your successes to build confidence and motivation. Why this matters to you. Goggins' message is universal. We all have untapped potential. Most of us stop at the first sign of discomfort, but greatness lies just beyond that point. Whether you're facing personal, physical, or professional challenges, his teachings remind us that we're stronger than we think. Actionable steps from the book. Start your own accountability mirror. Write down the hard truths about your life. Face them daily and work on them step by step. Push past. 40% daily. When you feel like quitting, whether it's in a workout or a task, challenge yourself to give just a little more. Seek discomfort. Sign up for something that scares you. A race, a project, or a challenge. Use discomfort as a tool to grow. Keep a mental cookie jar. Celebrate your wins and revisit them when you feel stuck or discouraged. David Goggins' story is proof that you can rewrite your life's narrative. You Can't Hurt Me is a call to action to take control of your mindset, embrace pain, and push your limits. Goggins shows us that the biggest obstacle we face isn't the outside world. It's the limits we place on ourselves. So are you ready to push past your limits and master your mind? If this summary inspired you, smash that follow button for more book insights, share this with someone who needs a wake-up call, and remember, growth starts when excuses stop. Let's level up together.